IGN Rewind Theater is presented by Remember Me. Coming to consoles and PC June 4th. Remix memories, change the world.
What's up, everybody? Destin Legary here, and today I'm joined by Brendan.
Hi.
Hey, Brendan. Today we're taking a look at Quantum Break from Remedy.
Remedy Entertainment, the guys who brought you such gems as the Max Payne series, -3, and the Alan Wake series. Alan Wake and his American Nightmare.
Correct. So, what do you know about this?
We don't know much at all, but we do know right now that it seems to be blending, TV
Well, it's live action, and it seems to be merging a TV show and gaming into one product.
Which sounds very odd, and I'm wondering how Remedy's going to be able to pull this one off.
Yeah, well, all they're saying right now is, a typical, revolutionary, they're saying it's going to be a revolutionary entertainment experience. That somehow blends a TV show and gaming together.
Somehow blows my mind.
Yeah, so apparently the decisions you make in the game will impact the TV show. So it's interesting that it's called Quantum Break. I made a joke before we started recording called Quantic Dream, where he tries to make movies and gaming into kind of a blended experience. Maybe they're actually trying to be successful at that.
It looks like
not that Quantic Dream necessarily has failed. Some would argue they have. Some would argue they haven't. But anyway, enough about that. Quantum Break is maybe trying to get it correct. So let's rewind it back to the beginning and freeze on some of these scenes where maybe a decision's being made or something. So here is a woman talking to her daughter.
I'm not sure that's
a
the
neighbor
mom,
talking to a little girl.
Yeah, and her name apparently is Peyton. She says it very briefly, but then she just doesn't know what her gift is.
Yeah,
so she asks her
Peyton,
to explain.
And she's like, "Are you sure you want to know?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then she touches the neighbor's brain, and all of a sudden we jump into gameplay. And there's this ship. This is obviously like a CG cutscene of some sort.
And then there's this time jump that happens.
Yeah, and you pointed out earlier that there's an explosion or something behind it. And then it's propulsed forward, and it goes right through this bridge here.
And we go into a little bullet time section just for the tanker to explode into all these cars.
As we pointed out at the beginning, Remedy is known for their bullet time thing. And right in this scene, it begins to slow down. We can see some sort of ripple effects
you can see
up
some
there
fractures all around.
The upper right. And, something's happening. Maybe you can control this. Maybe you can slow down time and, make changes or get the heck out of there so you survive. And, so, I mean, a boat crashes into a bridge. I don't know what impact that will have on the story, or if maybe that was a big event.
That might be how the way they get out of the city, and all of a sudden the boat crashes in.
Also, Brendan, time is the fire in which we burn, in case you weren't aware.
I am wondering what that means.
Now, moving forward, we take a look at the little girl again, and there's this shot of a police officer, a security officer.
Security officer. In the back it says Monarch Securities.
Yeah, so let's get a shot of his back there. It's a little blurry here.
It would be clear in
anyway,
other
right
shots.
there on his back, you can womp womp on that, and we'll get a better look at it later. What I'm interested in is the ground, how he jumps down and smashes on it, it kind of breaks apart.
Well, there is debris there. Yeah, I was looking at the cracks, and it does look very similar to the time breaking that was happening when the tanker hit all the ships. And then the glass at the very end of the trailer. Yeah,
shattering seems to be a common theme in the trailer.
Shattering time and fire.
Yes. So I don't know if this guy has superpowers. I think he just fell and landed on some debris and it broke.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move forward.
So he's in this large building.
So here he is again, and he's running toward another security guard who obviously is his friend because they're not shooting at each other.
Yeah. It looks like it might be like a city hall or something, but it's already been ruined by something.
I think it might be a library, maybe, because there's library books up there.
Yeah.
And this looks like a reading area.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So to me, this looks like a library.
But something went down here, and we're not really sure what could have happened, but something looked like that time, which is also prevalent, the clock.
Not only the clock, but time seems to be stopped in this scene. The papers aren't blowing. Everything's just kind of frozen. Everything's kind of frozen here. And there, womp womp, you can see the back of his thing. You can see the Monarch security now quite clearly. Womp womp, you see a clock, the whole time motif.
I just
womp
noticed
womp on the papers.
A dead woman is in the corner under all the rubble.
And the dead woman, correct. So something definitely happened. I don't know what happens here because in the next
Something
shot,
happens and
this guy does not like this Monarch security guy. Maybe the Monarch security guy is responsible for what happened to that dead woman. Maybe he's the one that set off the explosion, and somehow this is all I'm just totally guessing. By the way,
pure speculation, but it seems like
speculative.
something went down, and maybe he uses bend time powers to go like, "Wait a minute, you're a bad guy. I'm going to take you out."
Yeah, so maybe this is one of those decisions that will affect the television show. And there we go, shattered glass yet again. And there is the title, Quantum Break. Now, as I said earlier, we really don't know much about this, right, Brendan?
No, not that moment.
No, we don't. So a lot of this is speculative. But for more on Quantum Break, when we find out more, be sure to keep it locked right here on IGN.